Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Tuesday, June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, which I've labeled the perspective for today, also known as my baby's birthday. It is our youngest daughter's birthday, and she will be celebrating all day. She started last night with a whole lot of stuff going on. So I wanted to come and Juneteenth, depending on what part of the country you live in, depending on where you were born and raised, you may be very familiar with that terminology and it may be very new to you. Juneteenth is a recognition, a day of recognition in many parts. As a matter of fact, in many states, it has become a holiday. Good morning for all who are joining me. A day of liberation when many slaves were just informed of their freedom, that the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed 2 years earlier in 1863, but in 1865 on June 19th, that is the day that many were made aware of their freedom, of the new status of their lives, and a sort of better late than never kind of thing. So I won't go too much into the history of it, but if you are unfamiliar with it, you should back up. It's Juneteenth, just like it's spelled in the perspective title today. My point today is not so much a history lesson as it is the challenge. Thank you, Kendra. I will make sure she gets her happy birthday wishes. My challenge to you today is since we are still in the month of June for our review, is for you to challenge yourself and see what areas of your life are you still being held in bondage to? What areas of your life are you still enslaved to and being held captive to? And a whole lot of other people already recognize their freedom and have started operating in it, even when it is new to you. Even when freedom, even when liberation is a new concept, it's yours for the taking. And so just like in 1865, when the word became known, and it was in Texas, in particular, in Galveston, Texas, where it was proclaimed freedom. Okay, I hear you, Reginald. Reginald is saying that most folks are held in bondage to their past, and I have to give you a high five, long distance high five, and amen on that one. But think through, well, I ain't a slave to nobody. That is a lot of the rhetoric that we will use, because who wants to be thought of as being shackled and being controlled by something, by someone? And I would, and to you as well, Donnie, I will submit to you that when you really take a moment to review, when you really take a moment to stroll through your memory of your life, in particular in those 5 areas, in your physical health, in your relationships, in your profession, in your finances, and in your spiritual life, in those 5 areas that I break life into, where are you still walking and operating and thinking as a slave? When you've been set free, you have the ability, you have the capability, you have the privilege of freedom, even though it comes with a whole lot of responsibilities. You have the responsibility to walk and live and operate as a free man, as a free woman. And some of us haven't gotten the word yet. Some of us have not gotten the word that we are free. And so you need to stroll through your life. Stroll through those areas of your life and take back what has already been given to you. Operate as if. Operate and perform and think like and walk like, speak like someone who has the privilege of freedom. Privilege, responsibilities go hand in hand. So yes, when I am no longer held in bondage to debt, I have a responsibility to remain out of debt, not live in a lifestyle that will voluntarily place me back into the shackles and handcuffs and the prison of debt. And you can do that in every 5 areas of your life. Spiritually, especially if you've accepted Christ, there is a freedom that you have. However, if you don't act like, if you don't believe, if you are unaware of, then you will operate as if you are in bondage. You will live as if you are a slave to sin, a slave to habits, a slave to, hey, Miss CeeLo. Miss CeeLo says, Miss Clichia says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery, but none but ourselves can free our minds. That's from Bob Marley. Okay, I give you another. Oh, y'all got all kind of long distance amens and high fives going on over here. It does start here, okay? Because this is the analogy I use very often. If I have an account out there, if there is a bank account out there and it has $5.8 million in it, and it is my name, okay, I am the owner of that account, I can still live and operate in poverty. Can't pay my bills, begging folks to help me pay an electric bill. I'm on the bus because I can't afford a vehicle. My children are not where I would want them to be and can't go and send them and do and expose them to things because I can't afford it if I am unaware of the account with my name on it. So it makes no difference if I got all the money in the world. If I don't know about it, if I do not access it, I cannot walk in and operate in a place of freedom. In this scenario, financial freedom. So too many of us are walking and operating in shackles. I don't know who's giving me all those hearts, but I appreciate them. Thank you. And thumbs up. We will operate in a place of bondage if we are unaware that we have liberty, that we have a freedom, that we have the privilege to live and operate. And I'm using those words continuously because that's what it is. Okay. Thank you for my amen. It is something that is a privilege once you recognize the responsibility that comes with it. To get in a place of freedom, remain in a place of freedom. Okay, in all areas of your life. Reginald said earlier about the past. Too many of it's yesterday. And even if the sting remains, even if there's a hurt that remains, even if those memories are vibrant and alive, it is our responsibility to live in the past so that we can do that, live, thrive, not survive. Okay, and I don't live in Disneyland. I understand how the past can cling to you. I get that. I understand how there are some things that we have to unlearn if we're going to move forward, because the past is trying to get you. It's like a hound dog that will not give up the chase. They're on you. Okay, my mama used to say, like white on rice. I understand that. But if we're going to move into a place of freedom, if we're going to move into a place of advancement, if we're going to, hey, Juan Jose Fuentes, if we're going to move into a place of advancement and promotion, we have to choose to recognize this is my day of liberation. This is my day of emancipation. Okay, today becomes Juneteenth for me. And guess what? Tomorrow will be a Juneteenth for me. For those of you who are just joining and unfamiliar with that terminology, just ask Mr. Google what Juneteenth is. But it is a day of emancipation and awareness of emancipation. Okay. You have it, but are you operating in it? Okay. Your freedom, your responsibility. Your emancipation, your responsibility to remain free. I did not say it was easy. I did not say it was going to be quick, but it is our responsibility. It is our choice to live in a place of freedom. It starts here. Okay, that is my offering to you today. I am prayerful that you will make it a day of reflection and comb through your life as we go through June. Find areas that you can honestly say, yeah, I'm still in bondage in this area. Break free. Until next time, take real good care of yourselves.